I thought that for Valentine's Day, it might be nice to do another St. Jude's Children's Hospital video to ask people for donations. They sent me this beautiful calendar for this year that I've been enjoying with photos of the patients and the artwork that they've done. It's a treasure. Look at that. It's just a treasure, the artwork that they've done. And I have been trying to give something to St. Jude's Children's Hospital for a long time, whatever little bit that I could, because they are an organization of hope for children that have cancer. There's no charge. They do not charge the patients or their families for medical care, for transportation, anything, so that the families can just focus on one thing alone, which is the recovery, the healing of their child. And it's a wonderful organization that I wish I could give more to. And I thought that by making a video that maybe other people, if they don't know about St. Jude's, that they might find out more about them and what they can do to help. They're based in Tennessee. They've been there for decades. And I can remember when I was a little girl that their CEO, whose name is Marlo Thomas, her father, Danny Thomas, was the founder, who was he was a comedian and actor during my parents' during their time. And I can remember Marlo when I was a little girl watching a TV series she was in called That Girl. And my mother just adored her, and we'd watch it together. She was so cute and funny. And years later, I was pleased to get an opportunity when I moved to the state that I live in now to do hand addressing for soliciting for St. Jude's. And it required you to make a printed message inside of a card and to address envelopes, and then to sign a name. I had to sign Marlo's name. And it's so cold in my house that I can't flip these pages. I had to sign Marlo's name. And I remember I felt a little uncomfortable because I thought, I hope I'm not doing something wrong by signing her name. But I found out, they were fully endorsed to solicit. And so I felt privileged to be that girl for 3 days, because that's about how long it took me to do 1,000 of these. And ever since then, over the years, I try to give them what I can. And I hope that people will reach out to help these children. It would be wonderful Valentine for those that have something extra. Send love to these kids. And I myself, my son was 3 pounds, 12 and a half ounces when he was born, but was healthy as a little horse. And I will always be grateful for that. And I always want to reach out to the parents that have to go through their child being very ill and possibly dying from an illness. How frightening it is, how devastating that can be to a family. They need all the support that they can get. And so I hope that I'm grateful that my son was healthy, and I want to help those children that and families that weren't as lucky as I was and need us to reach out and help them to get through. So happy Valentine's Day to everyone, and happy Valentine's Day to the children at St. Jude's Children's Hospital.